In this video, we're going to be talking about what to do if your ex is having a midlife crisis, and maybe even the breakup that you're having with that ex is because of that midlife crisis. But first, my name is Clay with modernlove.life, where we help you get the great loving relationship that you're looking for without having to play mind games, without having to play hard to get, and without having to pretend to be someone or something that you are not, because you deserve to be loved for the unique, amazing, and wonderful person that you are. And if you agree with me, do me a favor by giving this video a thumbs up so we can satisfy the YouTube algorithm and tell it to maybe show more of these videos to people that might find them helpful and useful. That is what you do when you hit that thumbs up button. Go ahead, hit it right down there. Also, if you like what we're doing here, you may also want to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It is conveniently located right next to the thumbs up button. Also, I want to let you know that connecting with your ex emotionally can be challenging. It can be difficult, especially during a midlife crisis. So if you want a little bit of extra help, I would suggest that you at least think about or look into our course called the Ex Solution Program. It helps take you on that journey of connecting with your ex emotionally through their complicated emotional world and building that solid emotional foundation that can set the two of you up for having a great future together. Anyway, I'm not going to hard sell you on it, but if you want to learn more about the Ex Solution Program, you can find info on it down in the description box below this video. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Now, obviously, at least as of the time of making this video, I am someone in his late 30s. I have not gone through a midlife crisis currently. I might hit that in the next few years. Who knows? I have done an extensive amount of traveling in my younger days, so I'm hoping that that's kind of my insurance policy against having a midlife crisis. We'll see how that works out. But my understanding from what I have read and seen and heard from other people is that a midlife crisis is really just an existential realization that you're not going to live forever, and that all of these things, these daydreams, these fantasies that we have throughout our life about the things that you want to do and the things that you want to see and the people that you want to spend time with and the things that you want to spend your time on, you have to confront the fact that you're not going to get to do all of those things. And, you may have spent many of your younger years doing things that you think that you're supposed to do, things that are responsible, things that you may have needed to do in order to support other people, family members, raise children, things like that. And then suddenly you hit this age, whatever it is, let's just say 45, when suddenly you realize, oh, hey, I'm not going to live forever. If I want to start that business, I got to do it now. Oh, I'm dissatisfied in this relationship. I should end it now. And or I never really felt fully satisfied as a single person. I married too soon. I didn't get to see what was out there. I should go and explore that right now. Or I can't stand this job any longer. I need to quit it and go do something that's more fulfilling for me right now. And that is often, from my understanding, what the experience of being in a midlife crisis is like. And so your ex, as someone who is going through a midlife crisis, they're wrestling with these feelings of, okay, what are the things I actually want to do with my time in my life? What are the things that I have put on the back burner or looked at as, someday things, or just like little fantasies things that are actually like something that's really important to me? Like maybe I never got to travel when I was younger, and so now I want to do that. Or maybe I had this responsible professional job for a while, and maybe that's not what I want to do. Maybe I wanted to start a restaurant or something. And so now maybe this is what I feel called to do. And because I'm confronting the fact that I don't have this endless amount of time that maybe it seemed like I had when I was in my 20s or possibly 30s or obviously younger, then I need to get serious about this now, because if it doesn't happen, it may never happen. And it's okay for some things to just never happen in your life. Like I'm probably never going to be an astronaut, even though I kind of wanted to do that when I was younger. And I'm okay with that. I'm at peace with that. But there are also other things that, maybe I do want to go to bat on. Maybe there are certain things that I do want to experience in my life, like maybe doing more traveling, seeing more of the world, seeing certain parts of the world that maybe I've never gotten the chance to see yet. And if that's the case, at midlife, you have to realize that you come to realize that it's time to actually turn these things from fantasy into reality. And so this can cause people to make a lot of big moves and shake up their life in a lot of ways, and relationships, quit jobs, rearrange their life in certain ways, move to other parts of the world, travel, take time off, do things like that. And throughout this process, your ex, as a person having a midlife crisis, may doubt their choices. They might have torn emotions about it. They might say, hey, is it just selfish for me to be putting myself first for a little bit? Is it irresponsible for me to quit this, comfortable, safe job and to start something new? Is it irresponsible for me to walk away from a relationship that's maybe been there for, many years, a decade, 2 decades, something like that, in order to fulfill some other part of my life? Is it selfish? Is it the right choice? Is it a good choice? Is it something I really want to do? Is it something that I'm going to regret? And so as your ex is dealing with this midlife crisis, this existential crisis of sorts, they are wrestling with these ideas of, am I doing the right thing? Am I being selfish? Is this a silly choice? Is this something that I'm going to regret later? And they're probably very confused about a lot of these choices that they're making. And if you can stay emotionally connected to them through this point of confusion, that is, of course, going to show them that, like, hey, this is someone who understands me, who gets what it's like for me to go through this confusing stage of my life, this stage of my life where I feel totally called to rearrange things so that I can feel fulfilled as a person. And by the way, before we go on, if you want to know more about how to connect with your ex emotionally, we do have a video series on what we call advanced relational skills that help you to connect better. You can find that video series up there in a video card that I'll put up there. It's been a very helpful series for a lot of people. A lot of people have gone through that series and have learned a lot about emotional connection and all that stuff. So if you're new to this channel, if maybe this is the first video on this channel that you've watched, first of all, help me out by hitting that thumbs up button and by subscribing. But secondly, you might want to check out that video card up there on advanced relational skills. But as you remain connected to your ex through this midlife crisis, they'll see you as someone who really understands what it's like to be them and to wrestle with these challenges and this confusion and this second guessing yourself that they're probably going through during this period. And that is going to really help to fortify that emotional connection that the two of you do share. And that's going to show them that, hey, this is someone who really gets me. Because, a lot of times people think of midlife crises as just, oh, yeah, it's just something that middle-aged guys go through. Yeah, I just got to do something silly and stupid, like buy a sports car or something. But if you take what your ex is experiencing seriously and you understand that this is all coming from an emotional place of confusion, of wanting to feel like you got the most out of life, and oftentimes that's coming with that second guessing and doubting whether your urges and desires are, the right thing to do or not. If you are able to be with them emotionally through this, then, that's probably going to be something that stays with them. And they're going to see, hey, this is someone who really gets me, who understands me, who is willing to sit there with this challenge, this reconsidering of all the choices that I've made up till now and what choices I might make moving forward. That's going to be something incredibly valuable for them. So you want to be there with them and show them empathy and understanding and stay emotionally connected with them as they are probably very confused themselves through this whole chapter of their life. So again, your ex, they're probably motivated by a lot of confusion and a lot of uncertainty about the choices that they made in the past. And they feel like they need to do something to claim their life and make it their own. And if you can show that you get it and that you understand this confusion, you understand the second guessing, you understand that maybe they've just done the things that they're supposed to do in the past, and now maybe they want to do something that's genuinely and authentically theirs, that can be really significant and meaningful. And that can actually help the two of you to come back together again and create a new future together. So once again, I hope you found this video helpful. If you do want to help us out for the YouTube algorithm, hit that thumbs up button below and subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed. You may also want to learn more about the X Solution program that can help you do a lot of the things that we've talked about in terms of the emotional connection in this video. You can find info on that in the description box below. And finally, if you do want to learn more about those advanced relational skills, be sure to check out this video series over here. Or you might be interested in this video right here. Thank you so much. Take care, and I hope you're having a great day today. I'll talk to you in the next video.